From fat baits to flat baits and everything in between, Hardbait Bass details crankbait strategies for fishing weeds, wood, rocks, and open water. It's part of our Angling Edge instructional DVD collection available at anglingedge.com.
Many factors influence a fish's willingness to strike. Water temperature, water clarity, cold fronts, fishing pressure, and forage abundance sometimes cause fish to turn away from even proven tactics and techniques. When the usual methods don't produce, don't automatically assume that fish aren't biting. They simply may prefer different options. Showing them alternative lure styles, actions, speeds, or color patterns may be all it takes to turn a non-bite into a hot bite, especially with finicky species like smallmouth bass.
Got him that time.
Because if you give fish enough choices, sooner or later, they'll usually tell you what they want.
You know, I know this lake well that we're on. I fished here a lot. I fished this lake a lot. So I know that I was fishing fish off and on. You know, I knew we were in fish. And Ron kept saying to me, maybe the bite is off, maybe the bite is off. I said, no, Ron, we're on the fish. We're not getting this thing figured out right. Yeah, you know, we got to keep playing with some vertical baits, some horizontal baits, and we'll get something that these big brownies will bite on. I know that we're on fish. And bingo, the magic bait for the day, this little Subwalk. And it's like lights out. This happens so many times. So many times. Here's the fact of the matter. When you're out for 3.5 hours, 4 hours on a lake that you know really well, you know you're fishing fish. And when you're not getting bit, it's not the fish aren't biting or anything like that. It's you're fishing the fish wrong. And in many, many cases, you got to be doing something when the bite is a little slow, throwing a lure or a family of lures that's a little bit different that these fish aren't used to seeing. And on this lake, this time of the year, your standard reaction baits often will pop some smallmouth, like an X-Rap. We were throwing X-Raps, we were throwing crankbaits, we were throwing rattle baits, we threw some vertical baits, we weren't getting nothing. All of a sudden, through the process of elimination, we went through this little tiny Subwalk, the small size Subwalk, and this bait has got a mind of its own. You pull it, sometimes it glides this way, sometimes it glides that way. It goes up, down, to the side. It's a real unique bait that thinks for itself.
Every day you're on the water, it's important to do a lot of experimenting with things like lure size, speed, color, action, sense, sound, depth control. Fish can be extremely moody, where some unique lure characteristic is the key to triggering strikes.
Oh, you hit it right by the boat.
I've seen it where the only way I could get a bite is by dead sticking a tube. The next time, the speed and erratic action of an X-Rap is what it took to trigger strikes.
Oh, there he is. Whoa.
Other times I had to pause topwater baits what seemed like forever before a fish would commit.
Oh, whoa, I love it. I love it.
Today, the Subwalk, which combines fast erratic action and a slow glide descent, was the critical trigger. Hey, tomorrow could be completely different. The success of any angler is based on their willingness to truly experiment with the baits they have and let the fish tell you what they want to bite on.
So many times, it's not the spot you're fishing, it's what you're throwing on that spot.
From fat baits to flat baits and everything in between, Hardbait Bass details crankbait strategies for fishing weeds, wood, rocks, and open water. It's part of our Angling Edge instructional DVD collection available at anglingedge.com.